Day 15 Word of God Exodus chapter 23 verse 22. If you indeed obey his voice and do all that I speak, then I will be an enemy to your enemies and an adversary to your adversaries. Exodus chapter 23 verse 22 presents a profound promise from God regarding divine protection and intervention on behalf of his obedient people. The conditionality of this promise is clear. If the people indeed obey God's voice and follow his commands, he pledges to actively oppose their enemies and adversaries. This verse echoes themes of divine protection and defense seen throughout the Bible, affirming God's role as the ultimate guardian and shield for those who walk in obedience. It reflects God's commitment to stand against any forces that rise against his people, showcasing his faithfulness and care. The context of Exodus chapter 23 illuminates this promise within the framework of God's covenant with Israel. As part of the covenant relationship, God not only expects obedience from his people but also assures them of his unwavering protection and assistance in times of conflict and opposition. The language of God being an enemy to your enemies and an adversary to your adversaries conveys the active role God takes in defending his people. It speaks to his sovereignty over all opposing forces and his ability to thwart any plans or attacks aimed at his chosen ones. Moreover, Exodus chapter 23 verse 22 underscores the principle that obedience to God's commands is not just about moral conduct but also about inviting divine intervention and supernatural defense into our lives. It emphasizes the inseparable link between faithfulness and divine protection. As we reflect on Exodus chapter 23 verse 22, we are reminded of God's faithfulness to his promises and his proactive stance in safeguarding his people. It encourages us to walk in obedience and trust, knowing that God is our ever-present help and shield in times of trouble. In conclusion, Exodus chapter 23 verse 22 stands as a testament to God's commitment to defend and protect his obedient children. It invites us to embrace a life of faithfulness and obedience, trusting in God's unfailing promise to be our ultimate defender against all adversities. God bless you and give you grace after grace.